to the 5th video in the Diastasis Recti video series. I'm Cassie Veith. I'm an experienced CrossFit coach and program developer for our fitness center in downtown Spring Green, as well as the creator of MoveWithCassie.com and host of Quick Fit with Cassie on PBS. So I've got a lot of experience in program developing, and so I'd really like you to make sure that if you're finding this video first, you don't start here. If you've got the abdominal separation, you really need to take your time and go through the first 4 videos progressively and slowly. You want to really properly condition your muscles, but also locate and activate the muscles down in your lower abdominals. In this video, we will be building upon the skills learned in the first 4 videos. Today, you will get 2 stretches, 1 old, 1 new, 3 moves to strengthen and condition your upper, your middle, and lower abdominals, and then 1 move for the obliques. So let's get started. We always start with the cat and cow. It's super important to get that lower back stretched out so that you can properly tuck your tailbone under. So don't miss this one. It's really important, especially for those of you that have a real strong anterior pelvic tilt. It's really important for you to stretch these muscles so you can recruit these lower muscles. So take your time with the cat and cow. Just because you progressed to the 5th video doesn't mean I want you to stop doing those. The next thing I'd like you to do is stretching the hip flexors. The hip flexors can be really tight from all the sitting that we do, and it can be pulling you into this anterior pelvic tilt. So a simple stretch for these is simply, you might need something under your knee. Take your time. Make sure you're doing a lot of breathing, okay, as you exhale, stretching forward, opening up through the hip. You might not get very far at first, and that's all right. You can also do this with one leg up on top of a chair if this is too uncomfortable for your knee. And then don't forget to do the side part as well. Okay, this way and this way. And the more loose you get, you can take your time getting your hands down in front of you and shifting around. Next, I'd like you to do a slow activation, roll back and hold. So you're going to take that skill of learning how to tuck that tailbone under, recruiting your lower abs, pushing and looking, and then you're literally going to think about rolling down 1 vertebra at a time. And when you think you're going to lose it and fall back, I want you to hold. Just tense up and hold. And the progression here is, as you do these every day, you'll get stronger and stronger and get lower and lower. So let's say you get to here, you want to come back up slowly, go back down. Take your time with these, do about 10 of them. Okay, you'll hold for a few seconds and then you'll come back up. And you'll notice that you'll be able to get lower and lower with consistency. The next thing I'd like you to do is lay back all the way back on the floor and then squeeze your bottom so that you can get that low back down. Remember the rules. You'll be pushing this foot into the floor, extend your other leg, and I'd like you to do a series of circles and presses and lifts. Now, my back is on the floor and my leg is pretty low. If you find that your back comes off the floor, you'll need to lift your leg to the point where you can get that low back on the floor. And in time, with practice, you'll start to be able to control that back with the lower leg. All right? And of course, you want to do the other side. The next one I'd like you to do in more of a seated position, you're going to once again be doing one leg, all right? Tuck that tailbone, extend, knee in, and extend. As you do this, use the leverage of the non-moving leg, push it into the floor, push your hands into the floor, pull the belly in, and extend. Bring it in, then you can hold for 5 seconds, and then do them again. Do about 5 of these, and then a 5-second hold. And do that again, five of the in and outs, and a 5-second hold. All right, do that 3 times, and then do the other leg. And then the final one I'd like you to do is laying all the way back, and then this will be for your obliques. Bring your knees up, just right over your hips, and I'd like you to lift, exhale, and lower as far as you can control, and then bring it up and go to the other side. Each time you're lifting the hips up, switching direction, think about pressing your low back into the floor, and then control. All right, so the key to that one is when you're stopping and bringing the legs up, you know, you're switching direction, you really want to engage your core and lift those hips. All right, so you're stopping from going down, lifting to bring it back up, and going over. Do about 20 of those. So now you are really well on your way by now if you've been doing these videos in progressions without rushing from one video to the next. If you've really been taking your time with each video, getting stronger and locating, you should be well on your way to returning the abdominals closer together and repairing that separation. If you found these videos helpful, please thumbs up and subscribe, and definitely share them with anybody you think that might need them. And I appreciate it.